Hello my lovelies and welcome to Allotment of the Dead. So we've come back today to light our infrared heater that we made yesterday. I think I'm probably gonna have to open one of the or a couple of the vents in this polytunnel so that we can actually do this safely. I think anything where there's heat involved, you've got a chance of there being carbon monoxide. But this is, I'm using alcohol, so hopefully that side of things should be great. The other side of this is I don't want this to fall over, cause any nasty, horrible issues, but we should be okay. I think it's quite stable. Let's show you what we mean. Okay, so there is the beautiful infrared heater that I've actually primed already. So the hole in the top there, I've managed to get a funnel in the top and I've filled it full of alcohol, and I've left it for about 5 minutes or so just to let that wick action hopefully work. And we'll light it in a minute. I've only put a small amount of alcohol in it for now, just to make sure that the actual thing itself works, and it should do. I don't think it will leak. There's plenty of room for kind of fumes and gas build-up to get out, so hopefully we should be okay. What's the worst that could happen, he says. Okay, so the temperature in here overnight went down to 0.5. I think my car said 2 degrees this morning, so yeah, it went down overnight as we expected to quite a really low temperature. It's 8 degrees in here at the moment. I'm going to zero that for now, and then we'll check again in the morning. I'm going to come down quite early in the morning just to make sure my polytunnel hasn't burnt down, and we'll see what happens. Okay, let's set a camera up and let's get this lit. Oh dear, a certain amount of trepidation with this. It's going to work. It's definitely going to work. Right. Okay, what's the worst that could happen? God, I'm not sure I want to do this. Okay. Okay, so that's lit. I think you can see that from there. I think there's a little bit of time where the charcoal felt kind of burns off some of the, I guess, the dust and stuff that it's got on it, but ultimately this should hopefully burn quite pure. And you can already see, hopefully see there, the metal already starting to heat up. It is quite cold in here. I've got the door open at the moment, and we'll hopefully, yeah, we'll have this burning for a while. Right. Okay, the terracotta's already starting to warm up. I'm not going to touch the metal. I don't want to weld my skin to the metal. but that is burning quite well. It doesn't smell too bad. I think maybe, yeah, there's some blue flame there as well. I think there's probably going to be a certain amount of maybe little oils and things on the mesh as well, which will probably need burning off as well. But yeah. Okay, so the terracotta's warming up quite nicely. Okay. Okay, seems to be heating up now. I'm just going to bring the camera back a little bit more, just to kind of show you what the full setup is, because I bought myself something extra. Let me show you. There we go. Complete with little windmill. Okay, so the fan on the top is actually heat powered. So the terracotta pot is already heating up to the point where it's able to transfer that energy to the fan, and hopefully the fan will help to move the heat around in this polytunnel, as long as it doesn't try and take off or something like that. Okay, so it's 7 degrees at the moment in here, so I'm going to go away for a few minutes and come back and see what temperatures we've got in here. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes or so. I've sealed this in. Let's have a look. Okay, hopefully I'm not going to gas myself as soon as I walk in here. Already it feels really warm in here. Okay, the fan is going mad. The burner is still doing well. The fan up there is, on here it looks like it's barely going around, but that's whizzing around like a dervish. So I think this is working. So it was around, what was it, 6 degrees. It's already at 10. So I guess the real test will be whether or not it will keep the heat in the sand battery after everything else has gone out. Yeah, there is general heat in this area. I think the terracotta is going to be quite hot, so I'm not going to touch that. Okay, so I think this is a successful experiment, hopefully. Maybe I put some other terracotta things around the base of the bucket. I don't know. I'm definitely going to need to get myself a carbon monoxide monitor in here. Yeah, 10.9, it's up to nearly 11 now. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes before I go home, and then I'm going to come early in the morning and we'll have a look at what the result is there. Okay, it looks pretty. Okay, so in science fun, you can get to mess around with fire and heat and tin cans. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, the heat that's coming off this now is really, really quite good. I suppose this is not that too unlike one of those wood burning stoves, I suppose, in some respects. The use of alcohol is a little bit safer than that, because it's going to burn a little bit purer than the wood. I mean, the wood, you're more likely to get your carbon monoxide and things coming off. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get myself a carbon monoxide monitor. We're at 11.4 in here now, so it's from 6.7 or something. So already we've got 4 degrees in here. I'm hoping it's not going to melt. The side of this isn't getting hot. The side of this isn't getting hot, so at least that's something. I think it's just the general air. I think that fan on the top has helped. So hopefully a successful experiment. But yeah, always make sure you've got your safety ideas. I have opened a couple of the vents in here, one in that corner, and I think I'm going to open one in the corner behind me, just to hopefully vent the air through here, and then just to make sure there's no carbon monoxide build up in here. Doesn't seem to be any soot building up in here, I don't think. I'll soon find out tomorrow, I guess, but hopefully it'll only be on the bubble wrap. But yeah, that looks really quite nice in here. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to pop down in the morning, and we'll get the temperature overnight, because I've zeroed it now before I actually lit this. I'll leave it overnight, and we'll come back in the morning. We'll see then potentially how hot it got overnight, and also the lowest temperature as well. It's 6.5 at the moment, the lowest temperature. So if the sand battery side of this doesn't work, then it means that 6.5 will drop lower. It will get down to kind of 2 degrees, that sort of thing. But we'll see how it goes. Right, I will come back and take another little video in the morning. All the best, guys. See you tomorrow. Hello, my lovelies. Okay, so it's two and a half hours. Come back down. It's one of those things, when you leave something burning and you think, is that a good idea? So I've come down to check, and it doesn't look like it's still going, actually. It looks like it's gone out. Well, that is kind of the general idea, that it will go out and then still give heat. So let's just check. Okay. Where's my keys? Right. Going to try and get in here and not gas myself. Okay. Right. It's not too bad in here, to be honest. It's still... Okay, no, it's immediately gone down to 3.7 and the burner's out. I didn't fill it all the way to the top though. So it actually got up as far as 18 degrees in here though. It could be that I might need to fill it up a bit more with the alcohol, and that might make a difference. Right, okay, I'm not going to come back in the morning because it's not going to hold the temperature tonight, probably. 3.7 degrees in here, although it's, 4 degrees outside, so it's not really made much difference today. So what we'll do is we'll try again tomorrow, and I'll light it again tomorrow and then see if it makes any difference then. Maybe I'll come down a bit later and light it and then see if I can keep that kind of heat off, but we'll see how it goes. Right. All the best, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.